Okay, so I have no idea how to edit this video. This is at Chimelong Paradise in Guangzhou. It's the stunt arena. So it's about a 20-minute show. There's basically, God, I don't even know how to edit this video, so I'm just going to leave commentary on it. It's a stunt show, so if you've seen one stunt show, you've seen them all. You know, at these amusement parks, just like at Universal Studios and where is it? Los Angeles, I think. You have these stunt shows. We went to a Waterworld stunt show. I can't remember where the hell that one was. Might have been Universal Studios. Yeah, it was Universal Studios Singapore. So this one was Chimelong Paradise in Guangzhou. And basically, when you look at the stunt show, it's kind of like a rip-off of other stunt shows, because I'm trying to remember the theme for this thing. It was a good versus evil thing. That was how it was described. You know, the map / flyer / program thing that we got. You know, I got the English language version. So you've basically got a good team fighting against a bad team, and most of the actors are Americans. As you'd probably expect. There's a few Chinese actors, but all the dialogue is in Chinese. The show started off with this fella in a white lab coat who's like a doctor, and he was, I think he was using the t-shirt gun to shoot t-shirts at the audience or something. He was kind of warming everybody up, and you'll see him at some point in the video. Right now you're seeing the motorbikes, and I don't know why the story requires them to jump over the jumps, but it's fun to watch. Yeah, so the fella in the white lab coat was getting people ready, warming people up, and then he had this briefcase, and I think the briefcase was supposed to be something valuable, like some medical cure or some scientific discovery, something important. So you've got the bad guys want to get it, and the good guys want to hold on to it. So you can see on the left side of the screen there, stunt arena. So they're fighting over it, and they use every vehicle and manner, possible. There's guns, there's rocket launchers, there's cars, there's motorbikes, there's grenades, there's explosions. Now you've got like the Fast and the Furious section where these cars are like chasing each other. I'm not really sure what the hell's going on, but yeah, they just drive around and skid around, and they've actually deliberately made the pavement wet there so that these cars can sort of skid around. It's interesting now that blue thing that you're seeing there by the car. There's going to be a robot pop out of that later on in the video, and it's basically like a replica of Bumblebee from the Transformers movies. Now that's why I say this is kind of a rip-off / almost like plagiarism of other stunt shows and other themes. It's like when they made this thing, they had seen other stunt shows at other places, and they were thinking, well, what can we do that's sort of original, but it's similar to everything that everybody else has done? There was also, see right there, that's the fella in the white lab coat with the rocket launcher, and he's going to blow something up. There was actually a whole segment that I cut out of this, which I didn't think was worth keeping, where they pulled somebody out of the audience, and it was supposed to be a normal guy wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and he's suspended on this high wire, and ends up dropping in the water, and there's the exploding car flying into the water there. And I just looked at it and I thought, well, I don't know if that's really, true to life. The fact that they just pull somebody out of the audience, and then this person, there's the exploding car again. I don't really believe it. They're just going to pull somebody out of the audience and then drop them into the water, and this person gets soaking wet, because people carry, their phones with them, their wallets, things like that. They don't want to get wet. So I think it's a bit like wrestling. I think probably the guy they pull out of the audience is staged, and he's in on it, and he's part of the show. So again, I didn't record all of it. I'm not even really trying to offer commentary. There's the robot I was talking about on this video, because it's an absolute clusterfuck to try to film it and to try to explain it and to try to understand it, especially if you're an English speaker and you're watching this. I suppose the good thing is it doesn't cost me anything. You just go in there and watch it. It wasn't a huge audience, maybe 200 people or something, and they run this show twice a day. And God, they must spend a hell of a lot of money on pyrotechnics, because everything explodes. There's fake guns and everything. And then, of course, like every stunt show, you have all the performers come out at the end and bow and say hello and everything. You'll see a track on the left there. There was a Chimelong there, and it sort of crashed, and I didn't get that bit on video. Yeah. It's an interesting show. It's not the worst show that I've seen. It's not the best show that I've seen, but it's definitely not the most original show that I've ever seen, just because it's so derivative of every other stunt show. But if you happen to be in Chimelong Paradise in Guangzhou, yeah, I think it's worth checking out. It's an alright show.